Oh, there's Sasha. All right. Um, Let me let her get on. Guys, just like we talked about, make sure, try to be on time. Obviously, I get it. We're not in season. We're not, and I know we talked about it on Friday. But even whatever we're doing, just make sure you're on time. It's kind of a pain to start and stop and restart. And I know I do record the meetings, right? And I know you can go back and watch them, but it just makes it a whole lot easier for everybody involved if you're on time to things. All right, so I'm going to first say we talked about the SWOL and the questionnaire from week 1 and 2. Just make sure you've done those, please. Um, the only thing, like I said, the only way I'm going to know you haven't is I'm going to get an angry email from Sue or Joe about track not completing things. So just kind of stay on top of that. On a bright side, I thought we had a great first week last week of being able to be out and getting started. We'll pick up a little bit this week. Um, Tomorrow we will start with a nice light sprint workout. I won't ruin your days and tell you about it until tomorrow. It truly is a light workout. It's nothing you guys can't handle. And we're just going to kind of take our time. Again, I'm not worried about you being in shape in September. Okay. But as you guys know, we got to start somewhere, right? And all of us, whether you be a sprinter, vaulter, jumper, thrower, whatever, have to have some level of fitness, right? So what we're doing now is not going to be hurtful to anybody, no matter what your discipline may be. So I think it's pretty good that we are doing the things that we're doing. And then again, from week to week, we'll pick it up, and hopefully, our hope, my hope, is that by kind of mid-semester, things, obviously I hope it's sooner, but hopefully by mid-semester, everything's kind of loosening up a little bit. And, we can kind of go back. Now, again, I don't know that that's going to happen. That's my hope. Okay. If you don't have hope, you don't have anything. So I try to stay hopeful with it. But hopefully by mid-semester, we'll be able to get, back into kind of the regular swing of things. I know a lot of schools are not even attempting to go face-to-face or address face-to-face until after mid-semester. So in a lot of respects, even though we have sort of a small group, we're kind of ahead of pretty much everybody as far as being face-to-face and actually doing things right now. So that's a plus. So, again, remember what you're doing away from campus is kind of dictates what we're going, how long and how much we get to do from time to time. And again, it's not just you or us as a track program, it's everybody. Um, we finally got the okay to go start back Thursday with football face to face. But because we had, I think it was 2 or 3 positive tests in that group and they all isolated, but now everybody, in order to come back, has to have a negative test on file. So, let's do our best not to enter into that realm. Okay. I got my test 2 days after and I was negative, obviously. That's why you keep seeing my smiling big face. So, but just try to remember what we're working with and try to do your part in helping that stay alive. Um, so I asked this earlier, but how do you guys feel about, did you like the weekly schedule I posted yesterday? Did that kind of help you with kind of getting your week and understanding how to do things? Okay. I'll, uh, I'll continue to do that for you guys on Sundays. Um, you know, just kind of give the week. Now, even with doing that, I mean, assignment wise, literally, it doesn't get much easier, but just kind of knowing the schedule, I get it. It kind of takes some anxiety away. So I don't mind doing it. Whatever, if it helps you, I'm happy to do it. So I'll continue to do it. So what we will continue to do, we'll still stay with the Mondays like this. Tuesdays and Fridays will be 11:10 to 12:30. And then your workouts you'll do on your own, right? But make sure you're using the app. And then either Tuesday or Wednesday's workout. Remember, they're scheduled Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday for the actual Bridge app. But you need to post the video in the Canvas, and it only needs to be one set of one of the strength phases. So one set of one of the exercises in the strength phase of the workout. Shouldn't, what is it, 30 seconds, I think, is the longest the video should be, or however long it takes you to do that one set. Take the video, upload it into Canvas. There's 5 points for the week. All right. So that being said, let me let Quincy get in. She was having audio trouble. Quincy, let me know if you're doing better. Can you speak now? Her audio's not connecting. All right. So Quincy, I know you can't speak, but hopefully you can hear me. If not, I'll check in with you after the meeting. I'll just give you a call. So anyway, going into that. So we're going to continue on this phase, doing what we're doing. Are you guys okay? You guys like what we're doing? You know, obviously there's not a whole lot, you know, more that we can do. So just stay positive. And the biggest thing, make sure that you're staying on top of your academic classes. Okay. We're already into week 4. Okay. So for some of you and for some of your classes, you know, you're probably a week or 2 away from midterms. Okay. So, and you know, those of you who are second and third year, you guys kind of get it. Those of you who are incoming freshmen, you know, it may be a little bit different for you guys. If you're having any issues in classes, let me know. Okay. You know, I'm going to use Dakota here as an example only, in that I was his mentor 2 years ago. So I have a pretty good working relationship with him. When you have trouble in a class, if you don't address it, okay, and this goes to all of you, if you don't address issues you may be having in class, they don't go away. They only get worse. Okay, they only get worse. You know, especially in your maths and your sciences, right? Because if you're not understanding something, right, then, right, they keep going, right? And if you didn't understand it way back here, how are you going to start understanding it here if you don't, you know, and I know I'm probably, you know, preaching to the choir, but for you incoming freshmen, college is a little different as far as the setup is. There is a ton of help on campus for you guys. There is a ton, even now. The tutoring center is still open, the writing lab's still open, the math lab's still open, all the labs are open. Now, are they virtual? Yes, they are, but they're still available for you. So if you struggle, and I mean this, if you struggle in a class, that's not a problem. It's not a problem to struggle, right? But if you don't seek the help there is to get through that problem, then it becomes on you. If you don't let anybody know that you're having problems, right? If you don't let me know you're struggling, and it doesn't have to be me, it can be anybody in the athletics department. You know, you've got Gamboa, you've got freaking Joanne, there's a ton of people that can get you to the right people to get help. But if you don't let anybody know, right, then we can't point you in the right direction. All right. For those of you that are incoming freshmen, right, I think there's a couple on here, right? There's over 450 tutors free of charge available to you on this campus. Okay. And I can promise you, it's not like that everywhere. So to struggle and to do bad in classes, it's a choice. right? It's a choice that you're making not to reach out for the help that you need. All right. And I'll leave it at that. I don't want to beat you guys up about it. You know, I know most of you are second and third year guys and ladies. So you kind of understand how it works, but I know one of the hardest things to do is to raise your hand and ask for help. Guys, I was your age, right? I know you guys may think I'm ancient, but I'm 47. It wasn't that long ago. And I know at your age, it's not always easy to ask for help when you're struggling. Right? You feel like you can do it on your own. Well, let these 47 years of experience tell you, none of us can do anything all by ourselves. At some point in your lives, whether it's now, 5 years from now, 2 years from now, 10 years from now, 15 years, you're going to need help with something in your life, and you got to be willing to ask for it. Okay. You know, and that doesn't make you any less of a student, any less of an athlete, any less of a person because you need help in something. We all do. And the sooner you learn that in your life, smoother things will go. All right. So just don't let class get away from you, and I'll leave it there. All right. Don't let classes get away from you. Get the help you need. If you don't know where to turn to, ask. Okay, let me know. I'll point you in the right directions. All right. Anybody have any comments, concerns, anything about anything that we're doing, anything coming up?
So tomorrow's are we utilizing the track tomorrow
Yes,
at the
Tuesdays
Holy
and
Craft?
Fridays. So our 3 meetings, right, are Monday, Zoom, like we're doing now, Tuesday, and then Tuesday and Friday, 11:10 to 12:30 will be at the track. All right.
Okay, but tomorrow's like our first like workout.
Well, it'll be our third, but it'll be the first day that we're actually doing a sprint workout. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So we'll do the warm up, then we'll do the workout. That should take us about an hour, hour and 10, and then you'll be good to go. And then you can do your workout when you get home. All right. So for now, we'll do the workout. Since we're not using any equipment, there's no need to hang around and do it at school when you can do it at home. And go from there, and just make sure you're using the app. Good question. Anybody else? Dude, Tommaso, you guys are all the little tricksters. You show up in everybody's camera. Oh, hey, I'm over here now. No, it's good. No, I like it. Any other questions? It's all right. It's tough enough for me to get all your guys' names down, and then you go and switch cameras on me. Anybody else got anything? Good. All right. Any questions? You know, you always get a hold of me. It's not a problem. Call or text. If you have any questions, send me an email, however you need to get a hold of me. Otherwise, I will see you guys tomorrow morning. All right. Remember, be on time. Do your best to be on time. You know, we don't have any negative connotations for being late now, but if it continues, then I'll have to come up with something creative that nobody will be happy with. So just make sure you're on time. All right. All right, guys. If nobody has any questions, you guys are good to go. You guys can log out. I'll post the video. No problem. You guys are all welcome. I'll post the video like normal as well.